Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the channel if you're new for another collective reading. This is going to be a reading for the full moon in Libra, which we are now in the energy of. The full moon is tomorrow night, the 12th. And Libra is all about balance. So maybe for a lot of you, things in your life starting to come back into balance, a more energy of like fairness and truth. Libra, of course, is represented by the Justice card in the tarot, which is all about truth and fairness and balance. So we're going to see what comes out. We'll start with the Oracle, Moonology Oracle, which I usually use for the moon readings. And I hope everybody is doing well. If you would like a personal reading, the details are in the description box below. You can contact me via tarotbyarcanon.com or by emailing tarotbyarcanon@gmail.com. What messages are there for the collective tonight as we enter the energy of this full moon in Libra? We've got Show the World the Real You. Prosperity lies ahead. Oh, two. We've got You're very close to achieving your goal. And Don't let your past hold you back, which has come out the last couple of times we've used this deck. On the bottom, we have Emotions are running high. Okay? So take that as it resonates. Prosperity lies ahead. I mean, this is a good energy. You're very close to achieving your goal, I believe also came out in the last moon reading, which was the new moon in Pisces or whatever. So now, wait, was it? Or was it the new moon, the full moon in Virgo? No, it was the new moon in something. I think it was Pisces. I don't remember. So now, as we move into the full moon of Libra, maybe some things coming back into balance here in your lives, in different situations in your lives. I feel a pretty positive energy. But we will, and emotions really are always running high around the full moon. Some people are really affected by the full moon. I did a little project once where I actually kept a journal, a moon journal. I kept track of basically my biorhythms. And I kept track of all the moon phases for, I think, 3 months to find out where I was feeling the lowest, where I was feeling the best. And I think I was actually feeling the best around the new moon, and feeling a little bit off around the full moon. I guess maybe it depends on the moon as well. So Libra, I'm an Aquarius, so air doesn't really bother me that much, but when the moon goes into a water sign, because my moon is in Pisces, I can get very emotional when the moon is in a water sign. All right, I'm just going to grab a couple, I'll grab an animal oracle card before I pull tarot, just to see what comes out for you guys. What messages are there for the collective? All right, we've got Visionary. Rise above earthly matters, glide through life with grace. You are able to see the right path. Stand tall in your self-worth and love with a big heart. And we have the giraffe. So maybe for some of you, giraffes are significant. I'm going to put this here where Show the World the Real You. I'll put that here. because rise above earthly matters, able to see the right path. And also, prosperity lies ahead, being right next to it. On the bottom, we have supernatural. You are the ancient wise sage. You can shapeshift at will. Mastery is your destiny. Rise with dignity. The dragon. Okay? So, supernatural. Take that as it resonates. Gonna get into the tarot, see what's going on in the energy of the collective. Oh, and the this week's blog was posted this morning, all about the full moon in Libra. So definitely check that out. What messages are there for the collective? Bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Wands reversed, which is an energy of somebody not wanting to be impulsive. Take that as it resonates. And let's see what comes out for you guys. We've got the Four of Swords. The Star. The Lovers, and the Hierophant in reverse. Bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Pentacles. So, this energy of holding on to something, maybe needing to release something, but what I'm really feeling here is just the healing that has happened throughout the collective for a lot of you. This healing in the Four of Swords. It can also be a card of dreams, but it's falling right next to the Star. Okay, Aquarius energy, your hope, your wish, your dream. You'll know what that is. And right next to it is the Lovers. The Star and the Lovers coming out together. Aquarius and Gemini energy. What I'm really feeling here is a lot of you throughout this healing, you are realizing that somebody in the past did not want to give you commitment. And I think some of you are kind of still holding on to that with this Four of Pentacles. Just somebody not wanting to give you commitment. We do have the Emperor in reverse. Oh, I thought it was the Hierophant. No, it is. It's the Emperor. So basically, this person from the past not wanting to give you a commitment, all right? Or being afraid of commitment. And this person was coming in a very abusive energy, if that makes sense for some of you. But the interesting thing here is that the Lovers and the Star coming out together, they are upright, right next to each other. So I am not feeling a negative energy from whoever this is. So if this is a new person, take this as it resonates. A lot of you are afraid that it's going to be the same story and that this person is not actually going to give you commitment, all right? Or that this person is going to be abusive and things like that. These are fears, but again, I feel like a lot of you have healed from these fears, if that makes sense. There has been a lot of healing here. It's almost like, it's almost this feeling of waking up in a new time, basically. Like you fall asleep and you're waking up in this new energy now, because the energy is changing, and that is only going to increase throughout the throughout this period of the full moon in Libra. This increase happening, bringing love in. For a lot of you, I feel like you are really learning to love yourselves, no matter what happened in the past with that Emperor, being in reverse. Going to keep going and see what messages want to come out for you guys. We've got the Two of Pentacles reversed. The Five of Swords reversed. the Ace of Wands, and the Nine of Swords reversed. Those of you who went through a very abusive past, a lot of you ended up with horrible issues with anxiety, okay? I feel like you were starting to come out of that energy, this anxiety starting to dissipate. And again, right under the Lovers, the Ace of Wands, this is some kind of a new opportunity in love for a lot of you, all right? Falling under the Star, this Five of Swords reversed, yes, there was a lot of pain in the past, a lot of possibly third-party energy, take that as it resonates. It was just a deceptive kind of energy, similar to the Seven of Swords. But this is also signifying to me that there is, whatever situation you're in right now, there is much better communication, all right? You don't have the challenges that you used to have. If you were in a past connection with somebody and this person would not communicate with you, or communication was just bad, or there were lies, take it as it resonates, you don't have that now. You do still think about this energy with this Five of Swords. You still think about it. And you still think about that Emperor being in reverse and this abusive energy, whatever you went through in the past, you still think about it, but you are realizing that this new opportunity is not like that. It's different. The energy is different. All right? The energy is different, and the anxiety has been dissipating for you. Because, again, there has been a lot of healing here. We have Justice on the bottom. Libra energy. This will be the card for tonight. Like I said, things are coming back into balance. Okay? Out with the old, in with the new for a lot of you. Getting out of this stagnant or anxious energy. All of this pain that you've been carrying around is being released. It has to be. It's being released. What was out of balance is coming back into balance. Okay? And I feel like a lot of you, while you have been healing, you have made certain decisions on how to move forward, on what you're going to do, on what you are going to accept from other people. Making decisions on moving forward and the love that you are choosing to give to yourself, or possibly for some of you, Nine of Pentacles reverse, for some of you who are no longer single, the love that you are giving to somebody new. Okay? Let me do second. They're coming out in 4 instead. I usually do rows of 3, but we'll stick to the 4. What messages are there for the collective, please? There is the Three of Wands. That energy of moving forward. It's setting your intentions. Forward movement. We've got the King of Cups reversed. Coming under the Five of Swords reversed. There's the Page of Swords. And the Ace of Swords reversed, coming under the Nine of Swords reversed. In your past experiences, whether you were dealing with a particular person or just certain people in your life, that feeling that was created in you of anxiety because of the abuse, the sabotage, whatever it was that happened in your past with whoever it was that you were connected to. That energy of anxiety is dissipating, but part of that anxiety has been this Ace of Swords in reverse, which is basically, it's an energy in a lot of ways of failure. But this energy is what was causing a lot of that anxiety, all right? Because this is basically an energy of bad communication, no truth. And it's just like somebody sucked at communication. It really is a feeling of failure. And I think that it is still a fear for some of you in the back of your mind, if you're dealing with somebody new now, or if somebody new is about to come into your life, you have this fear that those problems with communication are going to persist, but they're not. That's the thing, because this new person is not like whoever you were dealing with before. Okay? It's a completely different energy. And I see you here in this Three of Wands, releasing that and moving forward in this Three of Wands, kind of waiting and watching. Could be for some of you, this is coming through. Could be somebody watching you, waiting for the right time to approach you. Again, this could be somebody new. It could be somebody from the past. Take it as it resonates. But this is planning ahead. It's making plans for the future and setting your intentions. Figuring out what it is that you want. There was an energy also in the past of somebody who was allowing their emotions to control them. Somebody who just did not have control of their own emotions. This could have been you, it could have been somebody else. But again, I feel like this is something that is being released with this Five of Swords here, the Five of Swords in reverse. These challenges in communication, this is not going to be a recurring theme for you, whether you think it is or not. Whoever you are involved with now or are about to meet, okay, is the Ace of Wands. And you're not going to have these same problems. You are not going to have these problems with communication. All right, bottom of the deck right now is the Five of Cups. This energy of regret. What happened in the past? Well, we know what happened in the past for a lot of you because we've talked about it for months. We've got the Page of Swords here. So yes, you are feeling guarded. Okay, a lot of you are feeling guarded, but you're not completely closed off. All right, there is this energy here of, for this Ace of Wands, the Ace of Wands and this Page of Swords, this energy of communication. But again, being guarded, as some of you should be. For others of you, it could be that this other person, somebody from the past, somehow sees a new opportunity with you and has been gathering information about you. And in that Three of Wands, for some of you, this person wanting to move towards you, but waiting for the right time. Okay, there's more than one energy here, so it won't resonate for everybody. For some of you, you are dealing with somebody from the past. For others of you, it's a new person coming in or who has just come in. But this Five of Cups, this energy of regret, we've got the Eight of Wands. Very, very fast-moving energy, fast-moving communication that is going to be happening here in the very near future. Let me see this Ace of Wands, please. That Ace of Wands, this energy here, we've got the Page of Pentacles and the Six of Cups reversed. This energy here is an energy, well, again, it could be this person from the past coming back wanting to offer you this Page of Pentacles, but again, there's a fear of rejection here. All right, in that Six of Cups being in reverse, that's a reconciliation energy. This person being afraid of rejection. And possibly rightly so, for some of them. There is an offer here, albeit possibly a small one. This person could be younger than you, not necessarily, but coming forward with this pentacle, offering it to you. What is that pentacle? I feel that it's the Lovers. And on the bottom of the deck right now, we've got the Magician. So just like last night's reading, a lot of you have been manifesting this. You have been manifesting either somebody from the past or you have been manifesting somebody new coming into your energy. You have called it in, and it is on its way. We have the Star and the Lovers, all right? I want to see, please, show me the Three of Wands. Seven of Cups. For a lot of you guys moving forward here, you are going to be faced with a lot of different options. Okay, options in love, options in other aspects of your life, but you're going to have options here. You are going to have choices. And I feel like with this Knight of Wands being in reverse on the bottom right now, you guys are going to be faced with a lot of choices here, possibly around this relationship, somebody coming back, somebody new coming in, take that as it resonates. You're going to be faced with a lot of different options, and you really don't want to be impulsive. You don't want to impulsively just choose something, because there is definitely a fear here for you of making the wrong choice. Okay, does that make sense? This fear of making the wrong choice. Judgment in reverse and the sun. Because you know there can be happiness here. You know, this is coming in very strongly. The sun, this is happiness. It's pure happiness. But you have to get through this energy first. In the judgment card in reverse. This is an energy of being critical of yourself. So if you are critical of yourself, why exactly? You know, and is that something that you feel can be released? It's also an energy I'm feeling of you, just this overarching fear of making the wrong choice. Because a lot of you feel like you made the wrong choices in the past. Okay, you feel like you gave chance after chance to the wrong people in your life. You trusted the wrong people. You were too quick to give your own energy away, causing that Five of Cups energy for some of you. And it's an energy of just being very cautious this time because you don't want to make the same mistakes, if that makes sense. And trust me, if this is somebody from the past for some of you coming back into your energy, they do not want to make the same mistakes either. What does the collective need to know moving through this energy of the full moon in Libra? What do they need to know? What do they need to be aware of as we move through the energy of this full moon? Emotions are running high. What does the collective need to know as we move through the energy of this full moon? We've got the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. I'm feeling, for some of you, and I try to stay away from this aspect of time. You know, we've talked about it before. But you are going to have, again, a lot of different options here. But I think that there is a possibility of missing certain things or missing out on particular opportunities that might be approaching you if you are too slow to act on them, if that makes sense. For example, if somebody new comes into your life and you're feeling unsure, you know, it could be anything. It doesn't even have to be a person, you know, just feeling unsure about something and then you're too slow to take any kind of action, and so you miss that opportunity. We do have the Ten of Wands here, the end of a long journey. You guys have been carrying a lot of shit for a very long time. In regards to this Seven of Cups, Eight of Pentacles reversed energy, and the Three of Wands again, this trying to make a decision, trying to move forward here. I personally like to believe that what is meant for you will never pass you by. Okay? If something is actually meant for you, then you're not going to miss it. But what can happen, and what sucks, is that you can miss an opportunity and then you have to kind of go through a cycle or, you know, learn more lessons or whatever, and then eventually that opportunity will sometimes come back around. But I believe that, like, the really big events in life, the things that we go through, that are meant to happen, you know, they're not going to pass you by because they are meant for you. You are divinely meant to experience certain things. Okay? But that Eight of Pentacles reverse, I mean, it's an energy of procrastination. And I feel like, you know, and it can be very easy to procrastinate, but I just feel like there's going to be confusion here for some of you when it comes to certain options that appear before you, that come into your life. These different options, again, could be people, whatever. And for some of them, there might be kind of a time limit here when it comes to, you don't want to act too slowly and miss something that, could potentially be very fulfilling for you. But again, I like to think that if it's really meant for you, it'll come back around. What does the collective need to know, please, throughout the energy of this full moon? What advice is there? What do they need to know throughout the energy of this full moon? All right, Seven of Swords. Again, it's an energy of, and that coming out right next to this procrastination energy, the Eight of Pentacles reversed, this procrastination. Don't sabotage yourself. All right, there's a definite energy here with this Seven of Swords coming out with the Eight of Pentacles reversed. You do not want to sabotage yourself. And I feel like for a lot of you, when these options present themselves, if you really trust your intuition and search inside, you know what the correct answer is. You know what the right option for you is. Okay? But if you keep second guessing yourself, you're going to end up sabotaging something. And that's just going to end up in a lot of bullshit that you have to wade yourself through before eventually possibly it comes back around. But do not allow yourself to be in an energy of self-sabotage. Release that energy. And once again, full moon in Libra, we've got the Justice card. Things are coming back into balance for you guys. The bad times, the shit, everything that you guys have been through, coming to an end. Ten of Swords. All right? This is a transformation. It is a transformative period that you are going through. Knight of Pentacles, it's been very slow. This has been a long time coming for a lot of you. Whatever this manifestation or whatever is for you, it's been a very long time coming. And but I definitely think that for a lot of you, it's a very positive energy coming through. And the energy has been changing for several weeks now. As the collective grows here on this channel, the energy continues to change and more energies come in, which I find interesting. But yeah, main message here, you guys, the bad times are drifting away, whether you can feel that or not. And you are going to have justice in whatever situation you've been dealing with. Your life in general coming back into balance, this energy of fairness, all right? And for a lot of you, you have felt like life has treated you very unfairly for a while. That energy is coming to an end. Why? Because a lot of you have done the work, you have fought through the cycles, you have remained true to your own course, and that energy is coming to an end, and your life, it's like you're being rewarded, you guys. The universe is rewarding you. You're very close to achieving your goal. Prosperity lies ahead. Don't let your past hold you back. Okay? Fear. Last night's reading was all about releasing fear. And so I will stay true to that message for this reading as well. Releasing fear and allowing whatever manifestation this is that you have been manifesting, you have been calling in. All right, you guys. So that's what I have for you guys tonight. I'm just going to grab one more of the Moonologies for you. Thank you guys very much for being here, supporting this channel. Again, if you would like a personal reading, check out the website. All of my readings are $10 off for the month of April. And please be sure to check out my girlfriend Catherine's channel. She is Catherine, the Love and Life Oracle. The link for her channel is, I believe, in my bio. And a lot of you guys have subbed to her. So definitely check her out, you guys. She's a really good reader. All right. Don't let pride get in your way. Okay? Kind of echoing that don't let the past hold you back. Don't let pride get in your way. If you're meeting somebody new, if somebody from the past is coming back, all right, don't let pride get in your way. Hear this person out, you know, and try not. What I'm really getting is try not to overthink things, because while you're in that energy of overthinking everything and these new options and like, what do I do here? What do I do? I don't want to fuck up. I don't want to repeat past mistakes, you know, and so you just end up procrastinating, and that's actually an energy of you end up sabotaging something. Okay, self-sabotage. So just kind of be aware of that. So yeah, I think that's it. Thank you guys very much for being here. If you are new here, please subscribe to the channel, like, comment, share, and I will talk to you guys soon.